Do you want to start off strong on Madden 22? Well, if so, head on over to easymutt.com for safe, fast, and cheap Madden 22 coins. They also do coin giveaways over on their Twitter at easymutt1, so go check it out. You could win some coins. And also use code TNICK for 5% off of your order. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. Today, it's Monday. It's a victory Monday for us Browns fans out there. Let's go. We got the dub. But yeah, you know what? You know Mondays mean it's Team of the Week predictions day. So this week was very crazy. Okay, we had a bunch of big, huge performances. A bunch of people popped off on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. There's so many choices here, so I kind of have a lot of people that I think you could potentially invest into and make some coins by getting their power-ups. As you guys can see, Derrick Henry's power-up card is already through the roof because we already know he's getting a card. But before I actually get into the predictions, make sure I smash that like button on the video. It helps out a lot. But let's go. Let's get into it. I hit on some of mine last week. I think you could have made some coins if you had bought some power-ups for the players that I said. So I'm going to try to do that for you guys again this week. Obviously, we're going to go Derrick Henry. Let's go check and see what kind of cards he's got. I think he definitely gets the LTD or the hero. So we're going to go running back. Derrick Henry. So he's got an 88 overall. I think they're going to give him a 91 or a 92. So he's going to get a big upgrade. Look at the expense on his cards. That's my power-up right there. I'm waiting for that to sell, the Derrick Henry power-up. And then, dude, look at that. His basically was definitely not 190. It was definitely not 190K before he had that big game. So you could have made a bunch of coins if you would have somehow predicted he went off. But that's something you could do to risk to make coins, but that's whatever. It's very risky, but you know, if you're a psychic, you can see the future. Then go for it. But here we go. We got a not rookie, but basically a rookie. He was out all of last year because of a ruptured Achilles. He's plays for the Browns. It looks like there's no Delpit cards out right now, but I do believe he has a low gold. I think it's like a 74 overall or something. So I expect Delpit to get an 83 to an 85 overall Team of the Week card if he gets one. He had 2 sacks and a forced fumble in his NFL debut, and he only played like 30% of the snaps. So he looks like a really strong player for the Browns. They also gave him a good card in Mutt last year, so I think they might not hesitate to give him one this week. And then we got a Lamar. Wait, bro, what? Why? There's no way that there's not a Lamar Jackson card up on the auction house on PC. There's no way, right? Do I have it filtered or something the wrong way? There's no way, right? I guess there's not. There's no Lamar Jackson cards up on the auction house, but I do believe he has like an 86 overall. You guys saw what he did against the Chiefs last night. I think they got to give him a Team of the Week. They got to give Lamar Jackson Team of the Week after what he did to the Chiefs. I think he just gets a +1. I don't think he's going to get like a big upgrade card. Another one we got a Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith, he had a pretty solid game. He had a big pick 6 against Joe Burrow, took it to the house. And then he's got an 82 overall. I think we get a +1 for Roquan if they want to give a linebacker a card. But I don't think he's the top linebacker to get a card this week. And I'll get to the person who I really think is going to get it later. But we got Cooper Kupp right here. Man went absolutely insane. I think he gets an 87. I think Cooper Kupp gets an 87. He had like 160 yards. 2 touchdowns, went absolutely insane. Cooper Kupp's definitely getting a card this week. There's no way they could leave him off this Team of the Week slate. And then we got Tyler Lockett for the Seattle Seahawks. He had like 160 and a touchdown, something like that. I'm not really sure what his actual overall card is, but I don't think that they'll give him a card if they give Kupp a card because they usually only want to do one receiver. He might get a +1, like a low overall one, but I'm not really sure what they'll do. And then I think this guy for sure gets a card. Danielle Hunter, he had 3 sacks, looked like a monster. He's got an 84 overall. I think they give him a +1. I think Danielle Hunter gets a +1 this week. 3 sacks. You can't get 3 sacks and get left off Team of the Week. And then this is the linebacker that I think is going to get it. I think Bobby Wagner is going to get it. The man had 20 tackles. He doesn't have a card in right now, but I'm pretty sure he has a high overall card, 86 or 87 or 88. So he's going to get a +1. Man had 20 tackles. He had a sack. And, yeah, that's a stat line. But 20 tackles, bro. 16 were solo, 4 were assisted. But that's absolutely insane. And then next up, we got Mike Edwards. This man is 100% getting a card, bro. Mike Edwards is getting a Team of the Week card this week. I could see him getting a very high overall one, like an 87. He doesn't even have a card in the game right now, it looks like. It's on the auction house. But Mike Edwards, 2 picks, 2 pick 6s. Dude's a beast. He's a monster, right? I watched him the first week. I was like, wow, that guy he can kind of play. And then this week he broke out. 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. Mike Edwards gets a card, and then if he somehow doesn't, it's gonna be the Honey Badger. He's gonna get a +1 if they don't give it to Edwards, but they gotta give it to Edwards. And then another sleeper we got Tom Brady. So let's go check out Tom Brady's cards. I don't think they'll give him a card. They might though. I think they give it to Lamar over Brady, but Tom Brady might get a +1. Came out through 5 touchdowns against the Falcons. And then next up, another little sleeper team of the week card that EA kind of has liked to give cards to since he came into the league is Tony Pollard. He's not even up on the auction house. Disappointing by EA that PC servers are so trash because they don't give PC correct treatment, but it's fine. But Tony Pollard, dude had like 100 yards and a touchdown. The biggest Zeke fantasy vulture there is. But yeah, Pollard had a nice little game. I think they could give him a card. They like giving him really fast cards, so you could get a little budget beast team of the week, Tony Pollard. And then someone else who had a really nice game was Cortland Sutton. So let's go see what kind of cards Cortland Sutton's got in the game. He's still not even on the auction block, but it looks like he's got a team builder. So that's an 84 overall. So I think Cortland Sutton could potentially get a +1 and get moved up to an 85 overall, but with Tyler Lockett and Cooper Kupp both going off, I think it's going to be tough for Cortland Sutton to get in there. He didn't get a touchdown. Kupp had 2. Lockett had 1. And they both had more yards than him. So I don't think Cortland Sutton gets an upgrade here. But you know what? He could. You never know what EA is going to do. But my locks for team of the week, okay? So my list, Derrick Henry's getting 1. Cooper Kupp's getting 1. Danielle Hunter's getting 1. Bobby Wagner's getting 1. And Mike Edwards is getting 1. Those are my locks. That's who I think it's going to be. The other ones are all just like me just letting you guys know who potentially could get selected for team of the week, and you could maybe invest in some of their power-ups and some of their cards and stuff. So as you guys can see right here, we got this Cortland Sutton. If he somehow sneaks in and the card is absolutely nasty, then you could make a little bit of profit. But I think the biggest place you're going to make profit is grabbing some power-ups where people get like key upgrades. So like possibly a Lamar power-up, but there's probably still none up on the block. Because if Lamar gets that +1, that means he's getting that little +1 speed. So it's cards like that you want to really target. Like, who else had a really big game? Who else had a really big game that's got a power-up? I want to say Bobby Wagner, right? Wagner. But no one really uses linebackers, so he's not really a smart one to invest in. And he's not even up on the block. So I don't know how much his power-up goes for or anything. But there's my team of the week predictions for this week. I really like making these videos, researching all the players that did really good. Most of them I come up off the top of my head, but some of them I have to look up and see. But I did not know Mike Edwards had that good of a game. But he looked good. He looked like a beast on opening night, Thursday Night Football against Dak. He looked really, really good. He was filling in for an injury. I forget who was out, but one of their safeties was out. And he looked really, really good. So it surprised me. I didn't expect him to get 2 pick sixes next week, but he did. So I think he earned himself a team of the week card. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button. Comment down below some people that you think I might have missed. And sub to the channel if you're new. We got more videos coming out later today. So make sure you tune into those. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it makes you some coins if I hit my predictions. So I'll see you guys then.